If an employee is expecting a baby, he may be entitled to Statutory Paternity Pay, or SPP. Sage 1 makes recording paternity pay simple by calculating the figures for you. Before recording SPP in Sage 1, you can check your employee's eligibility by going to the HMRC's website. If your employee is not eligible, you need to issue them an OSPP1 form, which can be downloaded from HMRC's website. If your employee is eligible, you can record SPP in Sage 1 by going to the Summary screen, then clicking Process Pay Run. Click Next to confirm the pay date and go to the Record Absences screen. In the Record Absence screen, select the relevant employee from the left. Then click Record Absence and select Paternity, Birth from the drop-down list. To ensure the paternity pay calculates correctly, you need to enter some information specific to the pregnancy. First of all, enter the due date. This is the date the child is expected to be born. Then select Yes in the Documentation Received box if your employee has handed you an SC3 form. The qualifying week will automatically generate based on the due date that you enter. You'll also need to enter the actual date of birth. This is the date the baby was born. Your employee cannot start paternity leave until the baby is born. You'll need to enter the start and end dates of the paternity leave. If you're not sure when your employee expects to return to work, you need to agree this first before completing the paternity absence. The paternity pay needs to be taken in full weeks, and the employee can have up to 2 weeks paternity leave. If you've just started processing your payroll in Sage 1, you may get an error message saying, "The system does not have enough information to calculate the average weekly earnings at this time." At this point, you need to calculate the employee's average weekly earnings and enter these manually into the program. If you need help with this, you can contact HMRC, who can offer guidelines on how AWE is calculated. When you've entered all the relevant information, click Save. Then click Next. Sage 1 will automatically calculate how much SPP your employee is due to be paid, based on the information you've just entered. As the employer, you have the option to pay them an extra amount of money on top of the SPP. This means the employee will come out with the same pay they normally would. If you'd like to do this, adjust the figures in the rate box accordingly. If not, you can remove these lines by clicking the cross on the left or amending the rate to 0. When you're happy that your employee's pay looks correct, you can complete the pay run. To reclaim SPP, you'll need to run your P32 and submit an EPS. Sage 1 will automatically calculate how much you can reclaim from HMRC and inform them that you are reclaiming that amount. When your employee returns from paternity leave, do not delete the absence from the Record Absences screen. This can cause Sage 1 to correct their next pay, as if the employee needs to repay the statutory paternity pay. Recording paternity pay in Sage 1 means you can sleep easy knowing your employee's pay is taken care of.